Move that out of the way. Jesus. Apparently, this is the day that everybody decides to message me. No, everybody decides to show up. It is a random Wednesday where hopefully, now that the internet is working again, I'm not competing with that. This may be the I think this is the one day that most people aren't doing shit. Jesus Christ. I thought you were going on a business trip. Supposed to be packing for business trip, you're still fucking messaging me. I just told you I'm going live. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Lost my train of thought. I don't think anybody really does anything on Wednesday, so I don't have too many I don't have too much time left on StreamYard for this month, so we keep this one rather short. Plus, I got other shit to do. I just thought I'd go ahead and do this. One, the vast majority of people who not only do live streams or let alone listen to them, they all happen to be East Coast, Midwest. Maybe if you're lucky, you get somebody that's in Mountain Time. And so usually when I do a show, it's Friday, Saturday night. It's the time that I would have been spending at the bar otherwise. I'm drinking a $5 beer or $10 scotch, sort of thing. And everybody else is either they're in bed either asleep or with a partner, hopefully. So they're not usually around or awake or whatever. No, I've noticed that there aren't too many people that will they won't stream around this time, so I think this is actually a good time slot to do. No. As I said before, it'll depend on my schedule, depend if I have anything else going on. Who knows these days? Hey. Nice to I just sit down and I do these during the afternoons every once in a while. Just second mug of coffee. I got to get my other mug fixed. Let me tell you what happened with that. You guys ever heard of a company called Flex Seal? They're one of the ones that's like as seen on TV and shit like that. So I have this mug. Hang on, I'm gonna grab it real quick. But you need to wash. I'm gonna get all that done anyways. What the hell that is? So I made this in the welding class that I had when I was going to school for aircraft maintenance. I just made it out of some obviously just a few pieces of mild steel that we had laying around. Did it with a oxyacetylene torch. And after being convinced politely by the staff not to just drink out of it, I decided to keep it around. I'd use it for a while, put like my toothbrush and other stuff in. And so after all, you know what? That'd be something nice. Figure I could shine this thing up, it's rusted all to hell. Because I don't know if you do this, you got mild steel around water, tends to rust real fucking quickly. As the difference between that and something like this, which is stainless steel. So I took one of my drills, and I got in a bunch of what do you call them? Like wire brushes and stuff. Scrub the hollow, use a Dremel to get into the corners. I put JB Weld Clear in the corners, all that stuff, just to seal that up. But I used Flex Seal for the rest of it, and for a while that worked. For a while it was fine. Then I started noticing something. I was noticing the cream that I was using in the coffee these days. There you go. Just whatever this is, I need to get another bottle of that tonight. So that's what I'll be doing. Started to notice that things were actually kind of sticking to it, which shouldn't be happening. And I noticed some of the sealing actually was coming off. It's like, all right, well, that makes that not safe to drink out of anymore. It's like, shit, I thought that was working. Apparently not. There you go. So I actually got, I've got all this stuff handy. I just haven't had time to do it. I went on Amazon. I looked for this food grade silicone. And so this, I think it said, is good up to 400 degrees, which should be more than enough for your coffee when you wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're me, of course. Where does it say? I think I may have just set that on the ad online. Does this have the? Where is it? Yeah, whatever. I'll do it later. Yeah, I'll be drinking out of that again instead of just the men's room mug that I got, which I don't mind drinking out of. I just like that one. That one's pretty fucking cool. Just saying. Hey, Dark. Did it just get dark in here? Speaking of which, hey, the internet's working again. Yeah, I just kind of threw that title up and the thumbnail and stuff. I still think that was the funniest fucking thing ever. Here's what happened. Here's what happened last night. Here's the reason I'm doing this, or at least in part. Yeah. I figured as much as when you didn't text me back after that fucking joke. Jesus Christ. Let me tell here's what you can tell me what happened on your end, or whatever. Actually, let me try something because I haven't I've been having trouble doing this lately for whatever reason. Like I'll go into this like what I'm doing now, and if for whatever reason won't let me post a comment. Don't know why. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it still doesn't fucking work. I don't know why. Like that backup though. So here's what they're like. So, I get to Seattle and I'm texting back and forth with a few people, include this where I'm going. Hold. Well, she goes by Sin, and I think we'd actually talked on the phone once. She accidentally slipped up with her name, and she was a little concerned about that. I was like, dude, my name is Baker. How the fuck am I gonna judge you? Like, really? Yeah, that shit doesn't work for a fucking reason. God damn it. Will you unfreeze? Oh, no. I need, hang on. I need that tab. Hang on a second, Dark. I'll give you the link if you want to join in. I'm not going to be here all that long, but, you know. Oh, shit. Paul Mooney died. 79 to heart. Yeah, I just saw that from Red Sings the Blues just put up a he just put up a video. Oh shit. I heard that earlier. I don't remember exactly where, but I heard that. All right. Give me a second. But yeah, so I pull into Seattle. I'm texting this one girl who like her name we'll call her Sim because that's what she goes by. She just goes by Sim. And you know, I'm listening to Terrence Pop. He does live streams every Tuesday and Thursday. He starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. And he actually has a guest on who I know from the Tom Likas show. You know, back then she went as Black Lauren. The reason she goes by Black Lauren is because there was two Laurens on the show. One was white, you know, the other one was black. So I'm watching that. You know, I'm about to log on to work, and I get a phone call, and you know, it's dark. I'm like, oh fucking okay, all right. You know, so you know, we chat for me. He's like, hey, you know, do you want to come on the show? I'm like, sure. I was getting ready to work, but hey, you know, actually, you know, like just, you know, I'm looking at it. The crazy thing is, you know, these things don't always match up with the way they're supposed to. You know, like they were actually offering you know, I think they were offering it was like an extra $1.50 or something. So apparently it was supposed to be busy, but some of me, I tend to have a third eye as far as that goes. Like it really isn't. Well, hey, you know, I'll work. I'll see how busy it is. I think actually I was logged on in like a couple minutes after you know I picked up the phone. Him, I did get like a double order. So it's like, all right, maybe it's busy or something. I don't know. But yeah, most of that time he was streaming. You know, like it was like ain't shit going on. So like, yeah, just give me a minute and you know, like I'll find a good place to broadcast from and all that stuff. Hang on a second. Oh, is this a bad time?
Okay. You got my audio?
Oh, you sound good. Yeah. I figured I'd go ahead and yeah, you sound good.
I'm in a bad area. Man.
Oh. I heard something happen last night.
But I'm in a bad area. I'm driving.
That's all right.
I'll let
I don't know if you end up
tell the story and I'll see if I can hop back on it in a minute. All right.
All right, sounds good. All right, so I'll give my side and I'll let Darka tell what happened on his end. I mean, so okay, so you know, I get off the phone with him, and you know, I go to take those runs. You know, and then while I'm waiting for those to be because it was going to be a minute before they were ready. It was like, okay, finally I see Dark has gone live. I go drop those off. I go log on. You know, I log into Darks, and then now I'm starting to get more orders of stuff coming. Like, all right, it might be a minute, and then I go in, I sent in a comment. I don't remember exactly what I said. It was a few minutes after I finally got notification. Sometimes I'll get a notification, like even though you hit the notification bell, like you won't get the fucking notification till 10, 20, 30, 40 fucking minutes after the show is actually fucking going on. But this is only, I think it was a lag time of like 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. So I go ahead, I handle that. You know, he's going, and then after what do you call it? It was like, I think I got another order. I see some comments up for you. Dark sends me the StreamYard link. So I try to text it back, say, hey, it was all robot voice. So yeah. The R2D2ing happens a lot. It happened to Black Lauren like several times during Terrace Pop Show. At which I got to go back and listen to that. I just want to confirm my suspicions here. I'll tell you why in a moment. Yeah, I get an order to go into one of the drugstores to pick, actually had to go in and, physically get the shit. So I'm kind of listening to things in the background. I think actually while I was on my way there, I see this comic. Dark at the time was showing off some flare gun and happened to be a certain color. I'll let you guess which one that is. And people started making jokes about that. Before even I could get to it, people started making jokes about that. Hey, who was it? It was Space Texture, I think it was. He brought up something that was like, there was like a holster that's shaped like a BBC. And I probably even shouldn't be saying it like that because the whole episode is going to happen again. Hey, this is why I'm doing it this time, no one else is broadcast. So if it literally gets dark in here again, at least it's not crashing anything else. And so as I'm walking, I type my own fucking jokes like, what was it? Holster shaped like a PVC is what my ex's downstairs lunch boxes look like. Hey, it just get dark in here. And I make that comment. I kind of hear Darkery like as I'm grabbing a shit for my customer. And then I started noticing in the chat, like people are starting to talk now. At the time, like I'm not able to really pay all that much attention, but they're saying like the chats are R2D2ing. It's like they're starting to get the circle of death. It's buffering all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know. It's working fine on my end. Okay, cool. So I'm watching this kind of go down. No pun intended. And I get there, and I'm walking back to the car to go drop this off. And it starts happening on my end. Now, I pay not exactly top dollar. It's not like I pay $100, $200 or like some of the horror stories I hear from people that actually have like the worst fucking cell phone bills ever. But, I pay pretty decently for the internet that I have. So for there's some spots that like what happens with dark, and there's like a couple of dark spots, so to speak, where it will R2D2, but just because the signal's a little weird there for whatever reason. Spot I was in it's a pretty good spot, I'm like, yeah, it started happening to mine too. That's interesting. And then it just goes circle of death, and I'm like, okay. Sometimes that just happens. So you just reboot it. You drop the stream and then you just jump back in. That's what I tried to do when I got back to the car. And by that time, it was just straight circle of death. The dark, like what he usually does with his streams, like he'll just make the stream, he just jumps right in. So there's no thumbnail. So going, so it's just like it's just a gray picture of like the YouTube logo with kind of like little Fisher lines through it. And so it's just that, but it's circled up, but like the chat's still going. I'm like, well, this is the oddest fucking thing ever. Like, what's going on? You know, everybody starts with like, it's happening on their end. Like, Jesus Christ, did Dark just get swatted? Like, and for what? You know, apparently Dark had noticed it too. It was like, because he started commenting in the chats as well. I was thinking, like, holy shit, keep in mind, this, what's her name? Since she's still texting me in the background. I'm like, because I told her, like, hey, like, I'm probably going to end up on someone's show, like, he asked me to come on, you know. And so, like, well, shit, maybe not. I think he's just got to show swat it. And so I'm looking like, okay, I don't know if that's just him. So I log off, I actually dropped this order off, and then after that, like, I didn't have anything else going on, so I had the time to do this. I'm just kind of, I'm either driving or I'm sitting. Usually it's busy around that time, by the way. It's oddest thing ever. Oh, it was fun. I still made my money. My money's worth going out there. Anyways, you know, I look, and again, I'm gonna have to go back and listen, you know, because I want to make sure. But I knew Terrace. He should have been going to at least 8. I noticed he cuts out at, what was it, 2 hours and 48 minutes or something. Right around the time Dark started having the issues. Like, that's fucking odd. And I go and start looking for some of the other streams. Like, there's like, what is it, like a classical live stream or a music, classical music channel or something like that. That's taking a long time to freaking load. I just look at some of the other just regular videos. Those are taking a long time to load. I'm like, oh shit, the whole YouTube thing is fucking crashed. And so I sent a message to Dark, like you show like a giant black hand cannon, you know, and I make one joke about the, you know, the male anatomy being of a certain color. It was like, and all hell breaks loose. It was because it was literally around that fucking time that happened. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking, it's like everything's going wrong. And then here's what I end up doing is like, this is like right before I think Dark tried to start the stream again. I sent it was like, hey, would you mind checking on your end to see if YouTube is working? So she goes and does that. You know, Dark launches another stream, and the weird thing is like I log in to that, and it's like it's the weirdest thing. It was the live chat was there, but it still only showed like it was like a 3-minute stream or something. Like it was showing like it was playing back, but the live chat was there. Like people were actually coming to the live. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever. Like I've never seen anything like that. And then she texts me back, it's like, yeah, nothing's loading on YouTube. Like, what did you do? It's like, I don't know. Apparently we broke the whole fucking streaming platform. And so Dark, you know, as he said, you know, like he was pissed off because, you know, like because he does that because he likes to talk. And that's one reason I'm doing this now, you know. It's like, hey, here you go. Well, fairness, maybe you guys are maybe you guys are working right now. You know, you normally tune in on, you know, just a reminder, in case you don't know, Dark does a show Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, sometime around or after what was it, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Pacific. You know, I tell you what, that's a crazy fucking coincidence. Have we started making these damn making these comments, and then all hell breaks loose. Like not just on Dark's channel, not on Terrence Pops or anyone else who was streaming at the time. It's like everything fucking crashed. And it was I don't think I've seen that happen before. It was like everything was down for like almost a half hour, man. That's real fucking weird for that to happen. Okay, I can see that happening on something like Rumble or BitChute or some of the smaller like this is YouTube for fuck's sakes. Like that's insane. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Y'all can tell me in the comments later or now. But you don't see that shit happen very often. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I took full advantage of that shit. So, I suppose that this was the second stream that Jark tried to do that was like 3.5 minutes. And shit just wasn't working. Because again, these things happen. Wasn't Dark's fault. It wasn't YouTube actually trying to swat him this time, which has happened before. I still remember one time, I think it was one of the Saturday night streams or somewhere. He actually had like a lot of people on. It was like 60, 70 people, and it just got swatted down to 50. He had 40 locks. He had 40 likes in the video, along with the trio of ATF agents that come in and download his video. Might actually be more that night. But then, it goes from 4 likes, it goes to like 22, 23. Like out of fucking nowhere. It's like the guy's channel. I mean, it's growing. It's growing at a pretty healthy rate. But he's still around 1,300 so. Well, he's at 1,300 something now. He was like a little bit over 1,000 at the time. It's like you see that shit happening on Terrence Pop channel or there's so many other big ones on the street. I don't know about Roll Tomasi because I got blocked off of there. But you can see it happen on channels like that. Like it's kind of crazy to see that happen on a channel that's relatively small by comparison. I mean, so that's happened before. But it wasn't at this time. It was like the whole fucking thing. So I took full advantage. I was like, we start making these jokes, and the whole fucking platform, just goes off a fucking cliff. Like we fucked it up for everybody. So I do that. I actually said to the the comment that I made, the one that's in the thumbnail. Then I go back and I find I went back to the original video that Dark was streaming. This was after the this is after the fucking internet or after YouTube finally got back up and running. Give me a second, real quick. Nose is running. Most things I don't mind if things happen, like during the show, as they tend to do. But yeah, some things just don't need to be okay. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I get the original shots. I think it was Space Texas comment, and then my response to it. I also sit for those. Which she got a real fucking kick out of. Please be sure you're not allowed to break me. Tell you what, man, you never let shit like that go to waste, man. You never fucking let it go to waste. Even if it breaks the fucking internet. Even if it breaks the damn streaming platform. It was too fucking good. It was too good not to do it. Way too good. Hey, managed to introduce, that into to the conversation. Let's just say it may or may not have worked to my finish. We'll just put it that way. Anyways, I take that. I make oh shit, I need to go back I do need to go back on Instagram to see how that actually did. I expect some pretty interesting comments from the comments section there. But who knows? Go check it out. Instagram at the goddamn bacon. I'll type that in the chat. If for no other reason than to make sure that it actually is working. Oh, cool. By the way, at 119 subscribers. Hey, you, if you're listening, give me to 120. Thank you. Nicole Sizak sent you post. I don't know why. That's got to be automated or something. I don't know. It's just one girl. I'll tell you her story real quick. I don't know, for whatever reason, like I think I had and she's like one of those kind of model girls that I'll post on Instagram. Of which I'm supposed to be putting in the chat. Let's see. Cool. See if that's still 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.5 second lag between me who posted a comment here and it actually showing up on my screen. That's interesting. Oh, cool. Dark as a wrench here. That's good. All right. But yeah, what ended up happening with her? When was it? I guess I posted a picture of her. I followed account or something, and I get one of those messages on Instagram. It was like, it's from some random ass account saying like, it was, hey, like I'm Nicole, or I'm Nicole Sizak or whatever. And good luck spelling her name. Actually, I'll give it a shot. Let's try spell. Let me see. I think it shows it. Siczak. I don't know where the hell she's from. And she does look like she could be from maybe one of the Eastern European countries, even though she doesn't have an accent. But it says like, hey, you followed I don't know, what do you call it? Fraud account, something like it was a profile saying it was her, but it wasn't her. Someone was like, hey, don't follow this one instead. I'm like, well, why didn't you just fucking message me from this one? Like, how the hell would I know it was you? And she sends me a fucking video, like from that, and it's her, all right. It's like it's her going like she's walking somewhere. It's like, yeah, this is me. Yeah, hey, Bacon, this is me. Just so you know the fucking real. That's about it. I'm like, oh, fucking gay. Thank you, Bola, for subbing to the chat. Oh, good reminder. As I go off into the weeds again. Well, you're already subscribed to Masculine Geek too, because I think I saw it in the last chat. Go there tonight. I actually should be. I don't know if I'll be on that panel there. He's actually going to have a kind of one of their what he calls the fireside chats, where it's kind of open discussion. But this time they do have a subject. I was actually going to bring this up later, but why not bring it up now? We're going to be talking about all things booze. And guess who has a little bit of knowledge on, let's just say the 3 different flavors of booze. I'm just asking for a friend. I don't know. I'll either be in that chat or I'll be, I'll be in the comment section at least. Kikapuja, howdy boys. Forgive me, I don't know. You sort of look familiar. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember if I saw you somewhere. But yeah, welcome out of the way, man. But yeah, get back to her. Me and her kind of corresponded back and forth. She's not one of the biggest models that are on Instagram or whatever, which I know a few of them. Now she's doing this thing where she's sending me like reels and shit of like her like in Hawaii or something. Okay, that's cool. She actually sent me one. Oh, Dark sent you. Okay. Cool. All right, cool. Welcome, man. Hopefully you enjoy the comment or content here. No problem, man. Dark was here earlier, by the way. I think I think maybe he's driving. He's dealing with something else. Yeah. Yeah, Dark in the chat. We ended up breaking YouTube, man. Even at 1,000+ listeners, we broke the entire fucking YouTube. That is hilarious. Can I prove that? No, but I'm sure as shit sticking to that story. That's for sure. Gee, what the fuck is going on now? Something's burning now. Yeah, she's saying real. One of the reels she sent was like, it was like a picture, like it was like her and her boyfriend or something. Like, all right, well, cool, congrats to you, but she still sending me shit like. This one, I'm hoping that's just like automatic or something like that. Which I don't know if you can do that. Actually, let's look that up. Oh, hey, sharpshooter. No, sharpshooter is cool as fuck. Follow her on Twitter. Unless you think it's a toxic cesspool for reasons that are probably your own doing. Because last I checked, you choose who you follow on YouTube. Oh, Jesus. Oh, is it sharpshooter AO? I'm gonna take a wild guess to say that stands for Alpha Omega. So maybe she's a practicing Christian. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah. If you guys have something you want to bring up, I'm going to close up shop within about 10 or 20 minutes or so. This isn't going to be that long of a stream. And as I usually say before, 3 or 4 hours goes on. But no, actually, man, this time I don't have that much time on the StreamYards and stuff. What do I need to type in? Instagram. Let's try direct message. No, there you go. It automatically pops. Okay. All right. Oh, these are ads. Instagram automations. Jesus Christ, they're all ads. Oh. Can you automate Instagram DMs? All right. Send bulk messages on Instagram for free. do I send a direct message to all my followers on Instagram? Okay, yeah, so you can automate that. Okay. Yeah, that was getting weird there for me. It was like, all right. I mean, I do have a pretty decent, just for being a guy on the internet, I do have a pretty decent following on Instagram. Actually, I think that's where I have the largest following. I'm almost like 500 people there. Of which, how many actually pay attention? Maybe they're backup accounts or fan accounts or something. Who knows? But decent for just somebody like me, nonetheless. It's like, why are you fucking messaging me this shit? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, you can't automate those. And actually, kind of like, hey, you think somebody who's in a nice, happy relationship, or they're talking about, what do you call them, love of their life and all this other shit. You would think that they wouldn't have time to message other random guys on, on Instagram or any other social medias or whatever. You would think that. Oh no, I guess not. I guess, hell, I don't even know that. Maybe she just did it for all of who fucking knows? But I don't think if you set up an automation, you actually take the time to put that on. Maybe it's just a blank listing. Who knows? If you're girl, most of the people are going to be guys that want to fuck you because of the way you look. Let's just put it that way. It's just no point in sugarcoating it. Every girl that's on the internet and puts her pictures on the fucking internet knows that. Well, I do that, and then you post pictures of you're with your boyfriend or whatever. Okay. I personally don't care. That might turn some people. What's her name? The witch girl that moved up here. For a while, she was doing that. She had posted that, she had finally found a love of her life. This is after she had that breakup that apparently I kind of kicked off because I was liking some of her pictures where she's posting pictures of her smooching at the damn camera. I think what was the one? It was something women they know what the fuck they're doing. A-Dub is no different. I just posted what was it? At this point you're just fucking with us, and that really got her laughing at shit. And I started noticing there was other account that was liking the comments along with her, and so I messaged her back and was like, hey, because I knew she had a boyfriend 11 or whatever. Say, hey, that your boyfriend? And then literally live here on the program. I'm gonna see if I can find it. So you guys could listen to that too. I think it happened 30, 40 minutes in or something like that. Because I was setting up the show, I just gotten home, So, I got pre-gaming and shit. And so I go on Instagram, I'm like checking through my messages and stuff, and I think I went and messaged like, that your boyfriend? And then literally live on the show. Oops, I accidentally clicked into hang on, let me go into my account, your channel. Go to videos. Oh shit, okay. Oh god, I got a lot of fucking videos apparently. Disaster Diary. Oh, I see my first video with Nick Shoelander. NickShoelander.com, by the way, if he's still running that. Choice. I'm saying shit. I'm not sure which one it will be. There's a fighting. No. God damn, I'm not sure which one it will be. I got a test video in here that I probably should go ahead and take off. YouTube, we fighting. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I couldn't return, eh? No problem, man. God damn it. No problem, man. Hey, wait. Well, I'll keep the comments of a certain dark part of the male anatomy. I'll try to keep that down so we don't break the internet again tomorrow, man. No, we'll be there, man. His choice underview shit. I'm gonna have to listen through these and find out which one it is. Because I'm not sure which one is this. That's one Bull Rush. Oh, it was before that. Actually, I think it was this one. So let me grab that. Yeah, it had to be this one, or it was another one that was pretty damn long. If it's not this one, then my bad. But hey, you know, it should be a pretty cool episode to listen to. So I think that was it. There you go. It should be in the chat. There we go. But yeah, literally we're live on the show. You know, I said, hey, is this your boyfriend or whatever? You know, I jump in. You know, Nick joins the chat. We're talking, and like as we're talking about whatever the hell we're talking about, you know, I start getting message after message after message, all from her, and I'm kind of looking at it as it's scrolling on the screen. You know, like the chicks, their message would be like in the background here. It's like I'm kind of reading, like I'm trying to comprehend, like was until we broke up. It's like I don't like this shit. I'm like, oh my fucking god. And so I try to look on here, and of course that R2D2's me or that boomers me out of the chat. And so then I go back on my other device here. I go back and read the message live, like, holy shit, like apparently, like, yeah, she had broke up with her boyfriend that night because like he was stalking the comments I was making on her damn Instagram page. And she went on with this whole thing. It was like, you know, like this is actually the first time she's been single, like since she was 13 or something, which raises a lot of fucking questions because, yeah, she does actually have kids. She does. One of which is in his or her teens or something like that. The only reason I would call her, like, I wouldn't call her like standard single mom because if I remember correctly, I think her husband at the time had died actually, so she also she's a widow. It wasn't like she just she had the kids and now she's getting child support. This guy's not around to get child support from. But yeah, she says she's going to try staying single, you know, and that went about as well as any woman that says she's like a month later or something, she has this new boyfriend or something. And then after a couple of, couple weeks something, suddenly like she's a new, love of her life or whatever. You know, they're doing things. Apparently he's, let's just say he drives for a living too. And sometimes takes her along for the ride. We'll just leave it at that. No need to give all that away. Oh, nice. Hey, always nice to spend time with the family, man. Definitely. Um, yeah, whatever. Like I'm still in contact with her. Whatever, she's good people. I don't care. It's all good. Then I get a message. I get a message from her, just out of the fucking blue. She said, I live in this town, whatever. Because I think before, I think she had sent some message because she'll do like random fucking trips and shit, just out of nowhere. There was one thing she has made some post or something that she was leaving. I think it was Portland or something. She was on the train headed back home because she lived in let's just say one of the bigger cities in close to the Bay Area. Let's just put it that way. Down in California. Say, hey, well, you could have fucking let me know. She asked where I live. I was like, I live in Washington State. And so I get a random message, 3 or 4 months later. Someone's like, yeah, I live in this town. Like I live here now. I gotta look it up and was like, holy shit, she actually lives. I mean, it's like an hour drive or something. Like, holy shit, she actually fucking moved up here. Now the official story is, she had gotten some shop up there. I mean, the town she's in is a pretty small town. Apparently, she's got this house, and now they're building a family and all this other stuff. Listen to words like she took the time to fucking message me to that out of nowhere, but she didn't say we moved up here now. And she could have even said that, like just her and her kids. I live up here now. And so when she was broadcast, she'd make posts or something, like she's talking about family stuff, like officially, like they're doing their thing. Whenever she's messaging me, guy never comes up. It helps to pay attention to things like that. It's the same. And I still remember this happened. What was it? During it was this little snowpocalypse that we had up here sometime back in February. I get a bunch of another random messages again from her, and it's like, "Hey, where are you at? Where is she? Let's say she was at a city that I think she had tried to guess which city that I lived in, and let's just say she guessed wrong. Like, hey, I'm in this city, like where are you at? And she was about half an hour away, and was like, okay, yeah, I tell her where I am, and there fair does she knows she had already like moved up here under the pretenses of being with her new man and family and all that stuff, but now she's taking random trips to try, basically just trying to find out, just trying to find me. For reasons I'll let you fucking guess. What's up, John? John's also part of he's one of the regulars from Dark Light Dugan. Oh, that's a good reminder. Yeah, John, he makes his own first aid kits. He actually did an interview with Dark on the channel at one point. So yeah, I'll leave his email up there so you guys can get in contact with about that. Actually, I need to do that too. I do need I need to upgrade my first aid kit. which I need one. Well, I don't know if I guess I would need one for the house or whatever. I have a decent supply of stuff. Dark is on top of this shit, by the way. Yeah, I need to upgrade the one that's in the car. But yeah, like I would have went to I would have went to go let's just say send her back a little bit more broken for her living partner or whatever. Yeah, but snow is when you make a shit ton of money. So I opted for that, and of course by the time that ends up subsiding or whatever, I'm actually messaging her back and forth, not just on Instagram, but like we actually have her numbers and stuff. By the time I get back, by the time I'm actually able to get back to her or whatever, it's like, oh, she's already back at home. All right, fine, that's cool. I'm not worried. She'll be back out here again. Two things that happened, kind of before and after that. One, this was before she decided to take just a little road trip, little random road trip, so to speak. I had noticed that she had stopped posting, making posts about her and her family life and how he's the greatest thing ever and all that stuff. And she had actually started going back to post pictures of just her and her face and her kissing the camera and all this other stuff. The things that she know would be a turn on. She knows exactly which assets are going to be her most important assets physically. Like I know she started doing that again. Okay, well, that's I think they do follow. Oh well, I know they follow each other on Instagram. Like, hey, that'd be a red flag. There's one thing I've said, and it's not. It isn't just her. I've seen that happen multiple times. Not Russian X. She'll post pictures of herself, all that stuff. And that's fine. But when we were a thing, like we would have some vid or something. But she would actually post pictures of me and her together and all that stuff. And so there's that. Well, here I'll make the point in this way. One of the other things I noticed, so I don't know if he notices or not. I mean, I don't follow everybody back anymore that follows me on there. I at least try to have to know you, or you have to have some content up or something like that. That's recent. But one of the things I noticed is one of the people who's following me is her boyfriend. And the reason I know it's her boyfriend, not only did I recognize the name of the account or the profile, whatever, it's a picture of him with her in the background. I'm like, all right, that's real fucking interesting. But think about this. So what's up, Atham? One of the original rooftop Mexicans. Sure, he's hard at work doing something. Think about that. Her profile pic is a picture of her basically just being her, with pictures that she's posting out, not of them anymore, not of them building things at their house or compound or whatever the hell it is. So now it's just pictures of her again. But his picture, profile picture, is of both of them. That's a huge fucking red flag. If you have a profile picture as you two, but her profile picture is just her, let's just say she's on the mark for at least something on the side. How do I know? I don't know. I'm just asking for a friend here. So By the way, I think she's been busy or whatever. Apparently let's just say she gets around. I don't think I'm the only one she's talking to. She actually, she found a buddy Vince over at a Masculine Geek. I ended up finding out about that. I don't think she goes as far as New Jersey, but whatever. Not yet, but let's just say I'm not working on it, but she certainly is. All right, I wouldn't mind. Let's just say that. Hey, one thing she ended up getting me into was I got back into abusing liquors again. This was her idea. And I thought this was going to be a bad idea. But I went in and entertained it. What was it? This was infused with a request, and I actually need to pick up. I'm going to pick up the ingredients tonight for the idea that I have for this. But it was watermelon, ginger, and lemon. It came out real fucking smooth. I'll put that back up there. People to check out. I have them go check out Dark Light Dugan's channel. I'll put that in the chat, even though it's only going to be there for a minute. Yes, I do have the notification bell hit. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not showing up. Yeah, all hell broke loose last night because I decided to do, I decided to take some low hanging fruit about apparently there was a holster that was shaped like a BBC, as it was put. And right after I make my joke about that, all hell breaks loose. The whole fucking YouTube thing crashes. Yeah. Yeah, those things have happened. Jesus. I'm not gonna ask. You have your fun. Oh shit! What did I do? Pin message. Yeah, get me out of that. Oh, cool. All right. That doesn't rush too. That's a good thing. Oh, great. Now I'm about to close out here. Like a bunch of people decided to tune in. Damn it, guys! I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to fucking happen. Jesus Christ. All right. I'll let this show go on for another few minutes in case anybody has some questions. Well, Athem's going to be busy in a couple minutes, so I guess it won't be him. I don't know. Anything else I wanted to ask him before I close out here? I do want to see what's going to happen to Summer. This summer's actually seemed to be quite an interesting one. I did notice last night on the ground, people are, obviously people are talking about, getting the vaccines and all that stuff. And I was actually listening to a channel called, what was it, Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes, I like that anime, dude. And I actually follow that, They were doing a live stream. They actually had a bunch of people on the chat, somehow they go and just talk about, oh, I got this, I got my first shot and all the all your stuff there. That's actually what I'm getting to, Dark. It's well, all right. Everybody wants to talk about the medical histories and all that stuff. And I think who was the quote from? It was Mike Cernovich, I think. It was like, hey, you know what? If we're gonna start asking about people's medical histories, I'm gonna start asking others. Is like, hey, do you have herpes? I even made a comment at Chair's Pop Show. I was like, I want to know about your gonorrhea. I kind of like that big. But Yeah, everybody saw it, but I think one of the reasons everyone was talking about it, because everyone else is sick of about all these lockdowns and mandates and other shit. And then one of the comments I got, because like I walk around the gear that I walk around in includes a full face respirator and all this shit. And one of the vendors that I picked up from was like, hey, I mean, like there's talking like so we might not have to wear this shit anymore. I think some people, I mean, I've heard other people, in the shadow area or wherever they're still afraid. Even if everybody gets the jab and all that stuff, they're still gonna have their mask on. They're still gonna stand however far away from people that you're supposed to stand away from anymore. They're still gonna stay home. But yeah, there are other people like they're tired of this bullshit. They're tired of like the lockdowns. Like people are actually excited for things to actually open up again. And I for one am one of them. I managed to get a lot taken care of last year. Last year was hell, but what? I actually came out. I came out in the green at the end of it. Obviously there wasn't anywhere to go. I didn't have any women over. That being part of the reason actually I'm at this place now in the first place, which is fine. You gotta take care of other shit. Women take fucking time. They take time away from other things you could be doing. Hence the term. Make women chase you. You shouldn't be chasing them. But yeah, this summer is probably gonna be a little bit different. I mean, I work a schedule that I work now that and if I want to take a day, it's not like I have to go into work. I could take a day or two off too. This is even without the apparently like the 2.5 weeks or so of off time that I have, which I'm just going into work anyways. One, because it gives me something to do. Two, it gets me out of the house. Three, obviously it pays. But hell, I'm banking that fucking time. All right, Bitcoin crashes. Elon Musk. Okay, everybody go check out Wrestling's the Blues too. And of course, Juan the Aztec Patriarch, which he actually does put out content on this channel. Go check his shit out too. Juan apparently, right on fucking time as per usual. Right as I'm wrapping up, like that's what he decides to show. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, I've think to start with, I think everybody's a little bit happy. Things surprisingly, it looks like things are going to start opening up again. I think that's one of the reasons that's one of the reasons it talks about, because the whole caveat is, everybody's seeing the comments, from our stunning and brave 46 president, buying a car. One also buys and sells, fixes up and sells cars too. So if you happen to be one of the unfortunate few that are in the San Francisco area, go hit him up. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons. One of the reasons that's even talk now is because everybody wants to get out and start doing shit again. Supposed to have a real nice. We had a pretty nice summer last year, even though everything was locked up. I don't think people want to deal with that shit for a second year in a row. Oh, well, that's why there's talk about that. So hey, crazy, like there's when people talking about one of the what was it? What was her name? The Dal blonde nurse or whatever. Like she was one of the ones that would call me over to her house to let's just say have some fun overnight and then in the morning again. By the way, I remember that, like she actually did be we did ourselves a mutual service, I went over and serviced her, but she saved my ass because we had like it was like some major fire from California, and I was sending smoke all the way up this way. And my filters are burned out. I actually needed to get some the next day. But she had air conditioning. And air conditioning naturally comes with a filter. Like, cool. I might not die in my fucking sleep tonight. And I get to sleep at her bed. That's nice. There we go. Thanks for the help. You know? Yeah. See, the best she say, hey, I'll be back up there this June. There's other things going on in the background, but let's see. This summer is shaping up to be a rather interesting one. I'll just say that. We'll see. I might have more stories to tell here. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll do a little bit of house cleaning here. Do I have shit to show off? I do. So as you guys know, Joe Dolio, good friend in the space here. Go check out the site tactical-wisdom.com. He has a book out. It's called Baseline Training Manual. It's the first of a series. Says here, designed as a basic starting point for people interested in preparedness. And it takes it culminates a lot of stuff from his blog, which is a very good one. He also has a newsletter. You go subscribe to that as well. Yeah, you're right. And here's the thing, I happen to have sensitive lungs. I mean, so I kind of have to pay attention to shit like this. During that shit, like I was driving around, I actually had to wear it wasn't the full on paint respirator I had, but I had to wear it was a respirator that looked like one of the like the face diapers people were. I was wearing a mask before, you actually had to have one. You had to have one to go in the damn store. Or that people walk around with, because they think that's going to fucking help them, these days. Yeah, if anybody would know anything about a respiratory infection or, something they'll affect, it'll be me because I actually have to fucking deal with that shit. Just saying. Anyways, go check out that book. Check out buddy Lazarus Razors. He actually has the domain name now, Lazarus Razors. I am a my customer. And funny enough, everybody go subscribe to Nick August too. He'll be doing a show tomorrow. He had a raffle. He runs a site called Punch Right. I actually do to get back into reading that stuff. I actually ended up winning the Punch Right razor that Bull Rush had made. Which means I probably actually should check my damn mailbox. He stands by his damn products, it's a real damn good product. I like the lime green one they got now, and then this new one is looks pretty damn cool. I think Rob says has talked about it. Yeah, you and me both. Yeah, I actually can't breathe in that shit. Hey, remember that phrase? I can't breathe. Hey, did it just get dark in here again? Yeah, I can't breathe through that shit. I literally can't. Yeah. Every supervillain and superhero has to have a weakness, and that happens to be one of mine. God, who else? Masculine Geek. Later tonight, they're going to be doing a fireside chat. So everybody, go check out Masculine Geek. I may or may not be on that show as well. We'll see. Actually, I'll probably end up being in the field. It was usually the fireside. It usually only goes for an hour and a half, something like that. So I'll likely be in the field, and hopefully nothing ends up burning down while I'm out there. Although if that happens, it'll be good show material for them. Hey, let's watch Bacon grab his damn machetes and hack down a fucking crowd. And there goes this stream for inciting violence or some bullshit like that. Hey, everybody go check that out. Go check out TJ Martinell on the interwebs. TJ Martinell, that is with 2 L's. He has a book series that I actually do want to review. I need to talk to him offline, actually, because I want to review the whole series, but I also don't want to give away some of the crazy twists and turns that happened on there. I want to give you a reason to read the book, but not give the whole or read the what do you call it? I want to give you a reason to read his series, but I don't want to give the series away. Yeah, same. Again, that nurse, like who, unlike the actual fat chicks of the dating sites or whatever, that say they're curvy. No, she actually was fucking. She was, or thick rather. She was actually fucking thick. Oh man. Oh, she was great in bed too. She's fucking great. Oh yeah, she saved my ass with her air conditioning and her ass. Oh, but yeah, it's a real good. It's a real good series. The first book is called The Stringers. Second one's called The Informers, and then the last one it's a prequel to that. It's called what was it, The Redeemers. So definitely go check that out. Oh, yeah, that he's not even last on the list, but certainly on Ace. Dark Light Dugan, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully a show, or we don't get swatted again, or we crash the entire fucking streaming platform again. Here we go. God, that was fucking wild, man. I don't know if you were here for that chick that was texting at the time. I was like, I had her. I mean, not only was I checking things up, I was like, okay, maybe this is just me or something. I have her, and by the way, she right now is where the hell? She's in one of the Carolinas. I'll just leave it at that. So she's in your time zone, Dark. So I way the fuck away. I was like, hey, you go on YouTube, or can you go on YouTube and see if these works? She's like, she texted me, I'm like, no. Like, I can't watch anything. Like, nothing is loading. It's like, holy shit. We broke the internet. You can't make this shit up. Oh, man. Yeah. Everybody should know to check that out. What else can I think of? The Red Lens, all in all caps. That's Chris Von Erste. He does a show called The Red Lens. Also, because everybody needs to do a show on fucking Thursday too. I think he's going to change it this time, but he is a good show. I usually try to tune in whenever I can. Exactly. He shows one thing, and then say 6 we start making jokes about certain pieces of of the male anatomy that may or may not erect a woman for a future suitor down the line. All hell goes loose. That was one of the things. It's like, obviously, when this shit happens to you, as this happened to be a lot, we have those fucking issues. Man, at the time, if you're trying to run a show, the shit's going wrong. It's like, yeah, that's just real fucking frustrating, But I mean, as someone who's had, probably the most technical issues of anybody on the planet, I've learned to have a just. I mean, it's good to have more of a sense of humor about that kind of things. I mean, because sometimes it's just not in your control. It's not in your control. I say it as somebody that's like taking a hammer and fucking woken up the neighbors, smashing the phone into bits. Man. So I'm as guilty as a sin. Not the girl, well, her too, but just the word itself. So yeah, I mean, these things fucking happen. So there's not much you can do, man. There's always another day to fight. Just saying. else? Oh yeah, I'm usually a regular caller to the Redlands, but that's why I was bringing it up. He'll do a show on a Friday or Saturday or something like that too. That's usually around 9 p.m. What was it? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also am on that channel too, so I'm usually tuned in. So everybody go check that out. Who the fuck else? I need help bowling the West. So you're not alone. Actually, this is something I actually need to get done for the next week or two. I haven't put any new content up on my site, which is thegoddamnbacon.com, which still has plenty of decent content on there. Hopefully, I'm able to get everything moved over. But I'm moving off of WordPress. I think the website builder. So this is how it kind of works. Just so you guys know. So you get a domain host. Now you pay basically to get your name. I mean, you could do things. You can go with WordPress or Blogspot or something else like that, and it's kind of there you go. There's cap you could put in. Everybody go to check out. Check out Asshole Consulting. Actually, yeah, you know what, John, I'll actually put them. This is not a gun stream. Here, I'll put this in the chat for you, John. Let's see. It should pop right up. So I typed it before. God damn it. It will help if I could type it correctly. Here we go. Everybody go check that out. That's Aaron Clary's channel. This is not a gun Tuesday. Oh no. Yeah. But yeah, John, go there. Actually, he charges for a service about $100 an hour or something like that. But he'd be able, you pay him about $25 or something. There's other tutorials and stuff you can look up. All that stuff to tell you how to do it. I mean, I figured it out on my own. The great one over at sinlipsoch.com, he's figured it out too. Need to tune back into him as well. Actually, just go to my website because I have all the places, all the people that I want to plug. All that stuff's listed there. But you have to have a domain host if you want to host your own thing. Like if you want to do thegoddamnbacon.com, for example, instead of thegoddamnbacon at .wordpress.com, you have to pay, and it's about $100 or so. About $100 or so a year, depending you go through. You have to get a domain host. That could be WebGator, GoDaddy, Bluehost, and something like that. But then you also have to have a website builder. Mine, when it started, it seemed it was the best option at the time. It was WordPress, and there's other ones. But the one I'm going to be moving to is, I think it's going to be Squarespace. And that's our sometimes. What do you call it? WordPress has been getting a little bit of SJWE, and so it's been like somebody gets reported there. They'll just put they'll just remove your whole website, which I've been more or less okay with so far. I mean, I haven't gotten anything crazy happening like that. It's just that I have trouble uploading audio. Like I had to use like a specific thing that was like on Wi-Fi and all this bullshit. Don't worry, it's not going to be that much because I don't think it's not going to. Cause it's $100 an hour, but it's prorated. So if the work you have them do for you, if the work you have to do with them, it only takes like 15 minutes. It's going to be $25, and then there's a little bit. It's a little bit more if you want to make it a video. I have a domain host, but that's it. Okay, well, I mean, you should be fine. And all you need to do is find. You need to find a website builder, and Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at right now. My problem is, I mean, I'm not starting from new. But so I have like over 5 years of content that is going to need to be moved over. So I mean, that's my problem. I need to make sure everything gets moved over correctly. Like I don't lose any of the images, I don't lose any of the audio files or anything like that. Or any of the shows or posts that I put up. All the articles and stuff that I've written. I don't want all that to just go by the wayside. So you just need to sure everything goes over correctly. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, tell you what, stay free, definitely. Yeah, I'm out of here in a moment too. Let me put this in the chat. You can email. I can kind of tell you what I did. I'll tell you the domain host that I went with, and they've been pretty good. So far I haven't had any reason to leave them, but actually they actually have pretty good customer service. Hell, I can give you I can get you some directory code or something. So it wouldn't cost you nearly as much to go there. I mean, but if you already have GoDaddy or whatever, and it's working for you, mine is just cheaper than it's a lot less. It doesn't cost nearly as much as GoDaddy last I checked. So, yeah, email me there, and I can kind of tell you what I'm doing. In the background. And I guess if you look hard enough, or if you know how to look, I think the great one. Since I'm in the chat, why don't I go ahead and put his website in there? Yeah, I'll go check him out. You can figure out what, because he was able to figure that out, because he's giving me some advice on what to do with the website and all that stuff. So he's got good content too. That's why I went in and threw his link in there. But yeah, email me off of here, and I'll kind of tell you what I did. And it ain't the best, but it'll get you up and running. And I don't know. I know you sell first aid kits and all that stuff. I mean, so yeah, product. There's other ones that I've seen that it's more tailored towards that. Like if you have a product that you're physically selling, like basically you're doing e-commerce, John. So what you would need wouldn't be exactly what I'm using. So it'll be a different thing, but I can at least help point you in the right direction. Right? I can at least tell you what not to do. Hey, for starters, don't go with fucking WordPress, especially if you're doing audio content. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's better for if you're selling things. I don't know, but my gosh, it ain't work for me. So I'm moving on from that shit. Just saying. All right. I'll leave that up as I'm getting more messages coming in. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys. I don't know about Friday night, but I will see you. Unless something crazy happens, who knows? Usually have something here Saturday nights. I mean, that's the closing hour. We'll have shit to talk about. Who fucking knows? But we'll find out. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you guys then. I'll see you tomorrow on Darklight Dugas channel. I'll see you tonight, or I'll also see you tomorrow on Nick August's channel, the Let 'Em Burn show. He's hosting it on his channel again. Everybody go check out Nick August. Tell him I sent you too. Everybody go check out Mask of the Geek. I'll see you guys later there tonight. Oh, finally, one other person I want to plug too. Go check out Rogue Preparedness. She started doing streams again Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll see if I can find her channel. Aaron's right, man. I spend all this time plugging everybody's shit with my own. He's got a point. I'll put this in the chat. Hang on. Oh, that's a cool name. I need to get on that too, because apparently, yeah, you can customize these. Everybody go check out that chat real quick. She started putting obviously I want to get her on a Dark Show too, because she would be around at some of the times that Dark is going live, and I think she'd be a good guest for that show. But yeah, everybody go check her stuff out. She's starting to do live streams again, and usually it's a pretty good show. I'm usually there, fucking with her and making her take a hard left turn. Sometimes, just like the other night, just not even trying, man, and all hell breaks loose. Just saying. All right, thank y'all. Hey, thank you, Fortification, for stopping in. I'll see you guys this weekend. Until next time, stay free, keep the tactical, and above all else, be chaos, my friends.